What is going on, YouTube world? This is Austin Zabak coming to you to talk about the best side hustles of 2020. Now, this is just my opinion, and if I were you, I would stay till the very end of the video because I'm going to literally dive into what I would do if I needed to make some extra cash on the side of whatever it was that I was already doing. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button because it will help the YouTube algorithm put this video in front of a bunch of other people that need to know what the best side hustles in 2020 are to make a boatload of cash. Now just keep in mind as we dive into the video to remember that by no means at all am I telling you to quit your freaking job, your full-time job, your 9-to-5 job, or whatever income stream that you have right now, and to just go all in on one of the side hustles that we're about to talk about. Now, again, the side hustles that we're going to talk about do make money. You can definitely make money. I've made money. A bunch of other people have made money. And again, we can just all make a lot of money together. But the reality of it is, it isn't something you should probably just go out and quit your job and just like go off the deep end with one of the side hustles right now, because unfortunately you're probably not going to be able to pay your rent or your phone bill or your car payment or anything like that if you end up doing that. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Number one is to go garage sailing. Now I know you're like, Austin, I can't even believe I clicked on this video. You're wearing a red frickin' suit jacket and you're telling me to go garage sailing. Out of all frickin' things that I could do, Austin, like I could go and I could just like, there's 80,000 things that I could do to make money on the side. Like I could just like, the list is unlimited, and you're telling me to go garage sailing. That is exactly what I'm telling you to do, okay? Because I know that you can make quite a bit of money actually just going around to garage sales to find things that other people don't think there's value to, and then actually selling them to people that think they're valuable, okay? Now, I'll give you a bunch of different examples of what I'm talking about here. Another guy that actually talks a lot about this is Gary Vaynerchuk. If you follow Gary V's been talking about this for a really long time actually, about how he actually will literally go to garage sales and buy things like Furbies and things of that nature that, again, you know, the people that are having the garage sale have no idea that these things have any value to them, but actually literally standing at the garage sale and searching on your phone, okay, like what is this worth on like a place like eBay or something like that, okay? What would people actually be willing to pay for this? Negotiating a good deal and then literally making 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks an hour for literally just driving around going to garage sales. I'm gonna give you a couple of different items that you can buy at a garage sale that tend to be worth a couple of bucks on eBay, and that is Furbies, Beanie Babies, DVDs, Persian rugs, and vacuum cleaners. Now you're probably like, Austin, what in the freaking world are you even talking about? Like those 5 things, there ain't no way on God's green earth that those things are worth a bunch of money. Okay, they actually are, and I got that information directly from multiple different sources online and actually confirmed it myself on eBay, and there's some frickin' Furbies and some frickin' Beanie Babies and some frickin' Persian rugs and some vacuums and some DVDs that are worth a significant amount of money that I know for a fact, okay, that if I drove around to garage sales for long enough, I would find some old couple that are having a garage sale that have no idea that these things are worth what they're worth, and I would get a phenomenal deal and I would end up making some serious money. The second side hustle in 2020 that will make you a decent amount of money is to donate your plasma. You're like, Austin, what in the world is my plasma? Like my plasma screen TV? Or like what in the world, like you're telling me that if I just go donate my plasma screen TV right off the wall and just like give it to charity that I can make money doing that? I am not talking about donating your plasma screen frickin' TV, okay? I'm talking about donating your plasma blood, okay? I don't even actually know if it's technically blood. I am going to just read you exactly what it is. Okay, so according to the internet, blood plasma is the clear liquid part of the blood. It supposedly contains water, enzymes, some protein, and some antibodies. And essentially, if you donate this, you can actually get paid a decent amount of money. Now, I know a lot of you have probably donated blood before, and I don't think you get paid money donating blood. Maybe you get paid a little bit of money donating blood, but I've donated blood like many times. I've donated it in school and stuff like that, and I don't think anybody's ever offered me money to donate blood. But anyways, you can get paid money to donate your plasma. The plasma donation process takes anywhere from like an hour to an hour and a half, and you can make anywhere from like $20 to $50 literally just sitting there donating your plasma, which kind of serves as a dual purpose because now you're helping somebody in need and you're also making money. And I think you can do this literally like every single week, which would in theory, assuming you made $50 every time you did it, allow you to make an extra $200 per month just helping somebody in need, and again, taking like an hour out of your week to go actually do it and to donate the plasma. And again, this probably isn't the sexiest thing in the world, right? Like I'm sure there's not a million other YouTubers out there saying, hey, just go donate your plasma. Like this is the best thing to do and this is how you can make money. I just don't remember the last time I heard another YouTuber talking about this, okay? I'm fairly confident YouTubers are talking about a bunch of other junk, okay, but not donating your plasma. Just remember that depending on where you're donating your plasma, they're gonna have requirements. You might have to be a certain age, you might have to be a certain height, a certain weight, you might have to be like healthy, I don't freaking know. I hope you're healthy if you're watching this video and you're not just some freaking like sitting on the couch watching my YouTube video just like eating a bag of Doritos with like a big Coca-Cola, okay? Not saying that's a bad thing, by the way, but probably not the healthiest thing in the world, so definitely go to the gym, like get on the freaking stair stepper, get on the treadmill, do something, okay, that requires some activity and make it happen. The third side hustle in 2020 is data entry. All right, I didn't say that these side hustles would be like super freaking luxurious at the beginning of the video. It wasn't like, hey, if you watch this video to the very end, you know, these side hustles are gonna be like the most amazing side hustles in the world and you're gonna get rich and make all this money and you're gonna have a ton of fun doing it. I don't ever remember saying that. What I do remember saying is that the side hustles would make you money, and if you smash the subscribe button and smash that like button and kept watching my videos, that you would learn a ton about business and mindset and money and personal finance and pretty much anything in the realm of what we're talking about right here. So stay tuned, keep watching. But again, data entry is a phenomenal way to make income on the side. Okay, just remember that data entry is kind of a hard job to hire for, right? If you're a company or you're like a startup company, you don't have a ton of employees, it is a super tedious job that, again, companies have a really hard time hiring for that particular position. Especially what I see is like typically when the company's like a newer company, actually kind of similar to some of my companies, okay? I have a couple of different companies that I own. I'm 24 years old. I'm not like some crazy like big CEO or whatever yet, okay? I just like am like a normal average kid, like with above average like goals and dreams or whatever. I'm wearing this fancy red suit, okay? It's actually not that fancy. That was kind of like, this actually, I think I got this on sale. Don't tell anybody. Shh. Okay, but for real, I know that for me, I've always struggled with like hiring people to do like random things because it's kind of awkward, right? Like I don't really have the money to hire somebody, but at the same time, I need somebody, otherwise I'm not gonna make any more money, okay? Which is like a super interesting struggle to be in. So, you know, again, this is something that you could do for people like me or even slightly bigger companies than me probably, because again, they just don't have the bandwidth to be able to do it. My bonus tip here is to pick an industry that you're like somewhat interested in to do data entry for, and it kind of serves as like a double like purpose, right? Like maybe for me, like I know that I love real estate, right? Like real estate is a passion of mine. I love real estate. I've always loved real estate. Like pretty much any like area in real estate, like I love, right? Like I love like residential real estate. I love commercial real estate. Like I just love the idea of real estate, right? Like it's tangible. I can look at it. I can taste it. I can see it. I can feel it. I can smell it, okay? But I love real estate, right? So if I was gonna do data entry, I would go to a real estate company of some sort and be like, hey, I would love to like enter some freaking data for you. Another thing you can do is just Google it, right? Google jobs that fit the description of what I'm talking about, okay? And just go ahead and actually do it, right? Again, typically this is going to be a virtual job, so you're gonna be able to sit at home in your pajamas, watch Netflix, watch Amazon Prime Video, okay? You're gonna be able to just enter a bunch of data in, and it's gonna be super tedious, but again, it is a side hustle, and you are gonna do it on the side. Number 5, okay, on the top 5 or 6 side hustles of 2020 is to stand in line. You're like, Austin, are you freaking kidding me? Like, stand in line? That is your definition of a side hustle. I'm telling you, there is money and people will pay you to stand in freaking line. For various things, by the way, like movie premieres, iPhone freaking releases. Have you ever seen the iPhone releases, okay? When you literally are going to get the new iPhone and people are literally camping out in a tent to get the new iPhone. I don't understand this. It's just insane to me. It boggles my mind every single time. I'm like, who in the world in the right mind would stand in a line to get an iPhone? But at the end of the day, people stand in line all the time for the most crazy, ridiculous stuff on the planet, like to watch a new movie, to watch the Star Wars movie, to get an iPhone, to like, I just don't even understand it. I would never sit in a line for anything like that. But what I would do is pay somebody to stand in line for me. Okay, I was doing a little bit of research on this because I had a hard time believing this myself, that people would actually pay somebody else to stand in line, but then I got to thinking about it. I'm like, wait a minute, if I really wanted like an iPhone or like the new freaking whatever, and I could just pay somebody to stand in line for me, and like I actually knew that there was gonna be like legitimate value for me in my life to like beat a bunch of people to it or whatever, then I would totally pay somebody to do that. And if I would pay somebody, that means there's a lot of other people that would pay somebody as well. So I started looking into it, and people will literally pay up to $30 an hour for you to stand in line for them. Okay, now again, this isn't some like mind-rattling job, right? We're not talking like you gotta like do a bunch of math, or you gotta like even data entry is like way harder than this. Like, you are literally getting paid to stand on your feet, okay? So hopefully there's not a lot of people watching this that are incapable of doing that, because it's pretty simple, really. If you're a student, you could like bring your laptop with you, like get a hotspot on your phone, like do some homework, just like sit there and like chop. Like if you're like an entrepreneur, you could like get your AirPods and you could like just throw your AirPods in and just like stand out there and just like, you could like just chop it up right on your phone or whatever. Okay, there's a lot of different ideas I have, but what I do know is this, that if all you gotta do is to stand in line to make like 30 or 60 or $100, okay, it is 100% worth it. That pretty much wraps up the best side hustles of 2020, okay? Again, I'm probably gonna make another video on this because the way that I did it, I chose like side hustles that not everybody else is talking about, right? Everybody else is talking about all these crazy freaking things that like I feel like everybody's talking about, okay? And I try on this channel to talk about things that not everybody's talking about. So that is what I'm going to continue to do on this channel, okay? I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please go ahead and smash the like button, smash that subscribe button, and let me know in the comment section down below what you would like to see in a future video, and I would be happy to make it for you.